Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Love What You Drive. Today we have another one for you. Mike, if you want to introduce yourself and tell us about your car, take it away.
So, my name's Mike KUSHWARRA. Come from a long line of Panther enthusiasts, if you will. My family's had Panther cars for years. I actually ended up becoming a tech with Ford. This particular car, I've had it, I think 3 years now. Got it off auction in 2019, State Treasury auction. It was originally a street appearance package car. Had the chrome trim, chrome grille, full wheel covers, but it was all pitting and fading. So swapped out the trim on it, cleaned it up.
Now, what is it? What year and what model? How many miles do you have on this one?
So this is a 2011 P-7B, Police Interceptor. It's got 213,000 on the clock.
Nice.
Bought it with 175. Original motor, original transmission, as far as from what I can tell. Just do the oil changes every 3,000 miles, and she's happy.
Okay. Have you done anything to the paint? Because it looks very good.
Nope. It's how she came, pretty much. Just did a little cleaning up on the front fenders. That's it at one point.
Okay. So do you know anything, what county or what city was this at, do you know?
So this particular car, this was Unit 2303 with the New Jersey State Police.
New Jersey State. Okay. Now, you said you did the street appearance package delete, right?
Yep.
And just pretty much what was in that street appearance package that you had to delete?
So basically, like the chrome trim around here, so new tail lights, the rear trunk panel, that's replaced. This is actually off an 06. The door handles, a lot of people, when they do the delete, they actually just wrap the chrome on them. I actually went ahead and replaced the whole door handles.
Okay.
And the door trim, you can see where I kind of scuffed up the paint, taking the old trim off. But,
so what did you just replace the whole door trim?
Yep, just the whole door trim, because the original door trim had chrome in it.
Right.
And the chrome, it was actually like peeling and coming off.
Okay.
And the driver's side trim piece was actually starting to hang off the door. So.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that's like on mine. All the chrome was coming off.
Yeah.
You didn't care to delete around the windows?
Nope, that's that's factory on all of them. So
yeah, I
was just going for a factory Police Interceptor look, just stock car.
Okay, you have tint on?
So yeah, originally it was all around. I got the car off State Police. I guess it was 5% front windows, rear windows, started peeling in the front and in the back window. So removed that, left it in the rear. The rear window, when I took it out, it actually took the defrost lines with it, unfortunately. So now the rear defroster doesn't work anymore.
Okay,
which
tell
sucks.
us about this sticker.
So that's my dad. He passed away last year. He was 61. Had a cardiac arrest. And this was his car for a while. He had a few of them. He was retired out of here in South Brunswick. He was a sergeant. And he just had an affinity for these cars, and me and him would go to auction, and he would just pick one out and he'd get them, and then I picked this one out for myself, and a couple months later, like 6-7 months later, I ended up buying a Yukon and ended up giving this car to him, and this was the last car we bought together.
Yeah.
And so I'm just keeping it nice.
Sorry to hear about your loss, man.
Yep.
And well, I guess thank you to thank him for his services.
Yep.
I'm sure he was a good guy.
Yeah, I miss him. You know, life's not the same without him.
Yeah.
It really isn't. Like, it's just a completely different animal, and it never really, there's no day that I don't think about him, or I don't think, I miss him.
Yeah.
I really
so
miss
this
him.
car is more than just the car, right?
Yeah.
Sentimental value.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're going to keep it forever, I'm guessing.
Yeah, this one isn't going anywhere.
The window visors, what are those?
Those are AVS. They are off of Amazon.
Okay. I hear, so far, even on the channel, I've seen the AVS more used than any other ones.
Yep, I've got them on this one, and my grandfather wanted them, so they're on their 06 Grand Marquis as well.
And is that the ones that just go on top, or they're in the railing?
These go on top.
Okay.
I prefer the ones that go on top because a lot of times some of these, I don't think it's these, but newer vehicles I've had experience where the in-channel ones, they have a safety feature with the power windows where if you hit the auto for the power windows, they'll actually cause it to roll down.
Yeah,
so I prefer the outside ones. I've had the outside ones for years on this, on the truck.
Okay, I like those.
Yeah, they're good.
I'm gonna end up probably getting some.
I highly recommend them. So.
All right, what are we running for your wheels and tires?
So that's factory wheels. Just cleaned them up and painted them. Me and Peter. I don't know if you had him on your channel a couple weeks ago.
Peter's P-7B.
Yep, we and him. We sanded these down, painted them. Didn't clear coat them, so I'm probably gonna have to redo them next year. But
looks very clean.
Yep. For the tires, we're running Cooper Xeons, RS3 G1s, factory size. So
235.
Yep.
55/17.
Yep. Got rid of those RSAs that were on here because anybody that knows anything about RSAs knows they're garbage. So I can tell you as a tech report.
I was waiting for that because there's some people will debate that they're you know. And that's what the car came with.
If you know anything about cars, if you look at the tread wear ratings, RSAs, they're just...
Why are they on the police cars then?
A lot of times a car comes with a tire from the factory because that's works with kickbacks and stuff with the manufacturers. Oops. Just they get the deals.
Yeah.
Lowest bid. That's what happens. So
get the contract, so they're good.
Not always the best tire from the factory. Maybe the best tire for the car when it comes out, but given time, competition, they come out with better stuff.
Yeah.
RSAs, they have a tread wear rating of 260. I've just had experience with them 20, 30,000 miles, and they have belts showing. So even with rotations.
I heard they're horrible in the rain.
Yeah. They slide all over the place. So these here, they hook up nice, though.
Okay, so the front end is, man, super clean.
Yep.
So you replaced the grill?
Yep, it's a new old stock Ford grill.
Did you have to paint it or no?
Nope, it's just out of the box.
Man, everything matches nice.
Yep.
New headlights?
I think, I can't remember if we replaced them or not. I think these might be the original that we bought the car with.
Okay, but new corners?
The corners, yeah.
Okay, corners are newer. Yeah. Okay, because it looks...
because the corners from State Police, anybody knows State Police cars, they usually put a strobe in there.
Okay, yeah.
And these fog up.
True.
So, those are gone.
You running LEDs or no? Stock?
Stock, all stock.
You're not the LED guy?
Nope, not on this anyway. On my trucks, yeah. This no. So the trucks are more of a custom project. This I'm just leaving stock.
So you had, I'm just amazed at the paint. You didn't have to do like paint correction, nothing to match.
Nope, this is just how it came.
Okay. Man, this thing looks, so if you're driving somewhere and this thing rolls out, it's like all blacked out. It definitely is intimidating. You definitely know it's either undercover or...
Yeah, until you see the, the Instagram handle on the side and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, not trying to make it look like a cop car or be a cop, but just trying to keep it factory original.
Okay.
Like as an example as to what one of these cars would be.
And so Street Appearance Package never had the light mounted right there on the pillar, right?
The
light, what is a...
The spotlight?
Yeah.
No, you can get them on any car, really.
Okay.
That's usually an after modification. You can opt to order a car with a spotlight or without it. This car, State Police, they're unmarked cars. They never got spotlights on them. So somebody has an unmarked car, they say it's State Police, and it has a spotlight on it. It's not an unmarked car. It was a marked car that was repainted.
Okay. All right. Any future plans for the exterior of the car? Anything you're planning?
Down the road, probably get the rust cleaned up.
Yeah, there's
get that all fixed up.
A few spots here and there, but
get the paint, get it repainted, or just cleaned up. It's got some scratches, some dents, some dings.
Did you have to do any major service on it?
So this car, the one thing that did happen with it, the fuel tank actually fell out of it. Both fuel tank straps let go.
Oh, wow.
And this was at my old job. I was working down at Freehold Raceway Mall. I was a maintenance tech down there, and My dad worked security at the time. He was driving this car. He was the director of security. And I come out, I'm leaving work, I see his car in the security spot, and I'm looking underneath, and there's this tank hanging down, and I'm like, well, that's not good. So I'm thinking, what is that? I'm looking under, I'm thinking, because this car has a fire suppression system, so I'm thinking, oh, is there a tank for that? Maybe it's that. And no, it's a gas tank. Both straps let go.
Rust or what?
Yep, rust.
Oh, man.
So it just broke loose.
We got to take a look under. I'm guessing dual exhaust.
Yep, factory dual exhaust. Do have a little bit of a rear diff leak gasket deal going.
It's not that bad of rust, though.
No.
So you kept the trunk, I mean the tank, just new straps or what?
Yep.
So factory exhaust, no like MagnaFlows or?
Nope, 100% stock.
Nice. Rear cats are still on?
Yep, still 100% stock.
Okay. They're tucked away in there so neatly. That's why I asked. I'm like, I don't see anything down there. Okay. So it is a flex fuel?
Yep.
Are all 2011 flex fuels?
Most of the ones I see, yeah. I think it was 08 and up. They had that. I know with the state police. Pretty much all of them I saw had the flex fuel emblem on the back. So I just transferred that over from the original deck lid panel.
Okay, I see there's a plug on the roof, right?
Yep, that's where the antenna would have been. They used to have, they would have had a little cork antenna up on top here. And on this car, they actually plugged it. On a lot of the other ones, what they'll do is they'll take the antenna off, but leave like the threaded portion on there without plugging it. And on this particular car, they plugged it.
Okay, yeah, so I don't see much any other like light bars, any other damage done to the, it's kind of clean, very clean. So that's the only thing that would have told you it was a cop.
Yeah.
The antenna and the strobes.
Yep.
Okay.
In the corners, if that's about it. And the inside.
You want to go in the inside or you want to go under the hood first?
Yeah, if you want to go under the hood, we can go ahead under the hood.
Bang out the exterior.
Yep.
We'll do under the hood and then trunk, junk in the trunk as we call it. And then we'll do the interior. Those struts.
Yep.
Feel like they're still working, huh?
Yep.
All right. Any major repairs? Any concerns?
Aside from the AC compressor being out currently, that's it. I do have an exhaust leak where the flange backed off from the cat. I got to fix that up. You start the car, you could hear it. It's audible. But once it warms up, it goes away. I got to do a valve cover gasket on this side yet.
How difficult is that? Oh, you have to, or you've done it?
I haven't done it.
Okay.
This is going to be the first time doing it, because I got to do it on here. And then my truck, I've got my 99 F-150. It's also a 4.62 valve. It's also got the same thing happening. So
just on this side?
Just on this side.
Is that a common issue or what?
I guess so, because I've seen quite a few of these cars. A lot of 2-valve trucks.
Okay.
Or just, I guess it starts on that passenger side for whatever reason.
How's the intake manifold?
Intake manifold's the original manifold. It's in good shape.
Still good
shape. Been
shape.
Cracked.
213, you said?
213,000.
Wow.
And
that's nice.
100% okay. Although I'm probably jinxing that right now.
All right, you'll be all right. I'm sure you don't swing this thing around and do burnouts.
No, I baby this car.
Okay. All right. Any future plans for under the hood? Any modifications?
Just keeping it stock and just maintaining it. It's missing the clips.
Yep. I noticed because I was taking mine off yesterday.
Yeah, those broke off. I don't think this is actually the original one that was on here. I think this came off another car we had.
Do these, do they come with the covers or no?
No, not the 05 and up when they switched to the drive-by-wire for the throttle.
Right.
On the police cars anyway, no more engine cover.
Okay, so this is how they came.
Yep, this is how they came from the factory.
Okay. Interesting. But I think you could probably, well, yeah, you got the bolt here.
Yeah, but
Sure.
the way this is set up, and I had an engine cover,
Yeah.
and I tried to fit it on here.
Didn't fit.
Doesn't fit.
Interesting.
Just the way it's set up.
Because on mine, it's 06, and it's also like that. There's a cover. Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways.
Maybe it sits a little higher. Or...
Okay, so they had some kind of equipment over there as well, right?
Yep. They had, I guess, the fuse block, or some sort of controller mounted over there.
Okay.
Usually they mount them in the trunk.
Yeah, yeah. Not much of evidence of this being a police car, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah,
They didn't chop it up and.
they didn't butcher this one. In fact, when I bought the car, it had 4 brand new tires on it.
Oh, nice.
That was the only other issue with it was the driver door module was out. Ended up bypassing that.
Okay, yeah, very clean under here. Gotta ask, are you a motorcraft only guy?
On this particular car, I've actually got a Mobile 1 filter.
Yep.
Usually I run Mobile 1. That's my first choice. After that, motorcraft.
Okay.
So, you know, not only, it's just
Okay. Yeah,
on particular things.
I
Like
gotta
spark
ask.
plugs. Spark
Motorcraft.
plugs, always motorcraft
Yep.
on these motors. Anything else they don't like. I know that for a fact. But, you know, whatever works, that's good quality.
Okay. Do you run synthetic here or no?
Yep, full synthetic.
Synthetic, all right.
Full synthetic 5W20. Also Mobile 1.
Okay. I think we're done here. I think that's all we need to. And your air filter. You do K&N drop-ins?
Nope.
Nope.
Just, that's a motorcraft filter. So,
Motorcraft. Okay.
So that's motorcraft. For the air filter, I run motorcraft.
Nice. All right. Now, do you mind the trunk?
Yeah, we can go ahead and take a look.
This is where we see all the different lifestyles of people.
Reach it. There we go.
Trunk releases on the dash?
Yep.
Okay. All right, the junk in the trunk. That's it?
That's it.
That's it, clean.
Yep.
So they did have something
They had
fitted?
something
Okay,
mounted
yeah.
here. I think maybe a fire extinguisher or something of that nature.
Yeah, they got the holes drilled.
Those go right through.
Oh yeah, they do. Do you ever have any water issues or no?
Nope.
No water kicks up over there?
Nope.
Nice.
Surprisingly, it stays dry.
Okay. Original spare or full size, right?
Yep.
Nice.
And then ground strap on this one's actually intact. A lot of them, they come off auction, they cut this. And that's still intact on this car.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, very basic, very simple. A little tool set, right?
Yeah, I just got some first aid kits there, jumper cables.
What are these?
So those came with that trunk lid panel. They were off that 06.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
So
switched this out.
it's probably a marked car. Those are reflective strips, I guess.
Okay. Cool. Well, if you got nothing in there, we got nothing to talk about.
just the jack that came with it. The car did come with the original jack,
Yeah.
so it did have that. But yeah,
Yeah. Cool. Let's go in the interior. I bet it's gonna be clean in there.
oh, it's clean.
We gotta kind of dance around because we got wires.
Yep.
All right, let me go like this. There we go. Okay, we'll start with the door panel. Clean. No trunk release here.
No trunk release, no lock and gas cap.
Okay, that's true. None of that. Okay. Everything works?
Yep.
Factory speakers?
Yep.
Why would I even ask, right?
Yeah, this car is pretty much all original. The head unit isn't. The one that came with it, that broke.
So you
the
do
volume
have the pedal adjustment?
Yeah, this does have power adjusting pedals.
Oh, that's nice. I like that feature.
I wish it had the bench seat, which is odd because a lot of these that I saw with State Police had a bench seat as far as factory straight appearance package cars go. This one didn't.
Really? I kind of like the split in the seats because I mean, in my Mercury, it's a bench seat. All right. No center console of any sort?
Nope.
Okay, I don't think I've seen one like this before. So like literally every video we see with like either P-71 or P-70B, P-7B, they all are so different. They they have
every department configured them completely different. We have Spotswood's Crown Vics coming at work. Their cars, they have power adjusting seats.
Okay, they had a little more money, huh?
They have power adjusting seats, but I can't recall. Don't think they have cruise control either. But they did have the power seats.
Okay.
And then I remember South Brunswick when they had theirs. My dad's last car, he had 906. It was a 2007. That had, I think it had a power seat, but that had the CD player. It had the cruise control.
Yeah, they definitely opted out for more options. Cool. I like the black interior. Everything's just black on black with the cloth seats. Do you mind if I sit down?
Yeah, go ahead. Have a seat.
Okay. I always like these steering wheels. They're so beefy.
Yep.
Yeah, so simple and so effective. So you said this is not a stock unit?
That is a factory unit, but it's out of a different car.
Okay.
Because we've probably had 6 of these over the years, and we usually, when my dad would have them, we'd put these singletons in here and he would listen to his music.
Yeah.
You have like these little flash drives and you just plug them in.
Wow, this looks really clean. That it has nothing in the middle, no extra holes, no extra brackets.
Yep, the only holes, if you look up top on the passenger side, right in front of the visor.
Oh, right here.
That's it.
Yeah, let me see if the camera will pick it up. There's 2 little holes right there. What is that for? Camera or something?
That was probably for a light bar because, no joke, a Welland Slim Lighter actually fell out of the dashboard.
A what?
Welland light bar fell out of the dashboard from behind the glove box, and it had NJSP stamped on it. So just confirming the car was a troop car.
Okay, and it has the fire suppression.
Yep.
Do you know much about this?
So basically, what happened is they had some issues in the mid-2000s where these cars were getting rear-ended. They'd be sitting on the side of the road, traffic stops, accidents, construction jobs. People would rear-end them. They'd hit the rear end. They were having issues with the fuel tanks exploding.
Okay.
So one of the things they came up with, in addition to reinforcing the area around the tank and coming up with that 75 mile an hour crash test rating for the rear, they came up with the fire suppression system in addition to that, and state police pretty much went for that in all of their cars.
So if you get rear-ended, they'd flip the switch and...
Well,
or how does that work?
I believe it's supposed to activate automatically if the car gets rear-ended, but you can flip the switch and...
Okay, because I'm like, if you get rear-ended, it's kind of too late to flip the switch, right?
Yeah, I mean, probably. At that point, the last thing you're worrying about is flipping a switch. It's like, what's going on?
Okay.
And if you look around the front of it, it actually has FSS.
Oh, I see that.
On the front.
Right there, FSS. And what is that for?
Fire suppression system. You gotta love Ford.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I'm just full of exciting questions today.
Original dome light cover, too. That wasn't cracked.
Oh.
And it works.
It works. It sure does. No red.
No red on this one.
Oh, man.
And, then the center light there, that works.
No LEDs, all original?
Yep.
Nice.
And then you can flip the other 2 and those work as well.
Yep. I'm thinking about just going back to original because LEDs are giving me a headache.
I mean, it's hit or miss. You get a good brand, they hold up. But
okay. So we got... Okay.
Yeah, the
lights are on? You got any lights on or no?
Nope. It's just the odometer's just a little funny in here.
Yeah, you can barely see it, but it says...
Yeah, the solder contacts go bad. It brightens and gets dimmer and brightens and gets dimmer.
It's got its own life, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Any future plans for your dash? Like maybe stereo upgrades? Any dash cams?
Nope, just going to keep it pretty much as it is. Probably just fix that.
Yeah, the little dimmer.
Just fix a few of the little issues in here.
Let's take a look in the back seat.
Oh man, so clean. This one is so inviting.
Yeah, I never had a cage in it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just your demeanor, It's just very chill, very relaxed. So it makes you want to sit back here.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody's really ever sat back there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clean.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like the color combo. Everything's just okay. I gotta ask. So the back window.
Yep.
And the little thing what is that for the defrost?
Yep.
I'm asking because mine's exactly in the same position off of the window. What's up with that?
Well, in this car, in this particular case, I took the tint off the back window and
okay.
took the defrost lines with it, and that just fell off. So
Okay.
they sell a solder kit you can get. They have one on Amazon. Works pretty good, actually. Had an issue with my Yukon where my rear defroster came off the window, and it's been on there since. It's holding tight. So
Okay, because mine I think was in the accident in the back over there. So I think that's what happened to that. But now that I see, I'm like, okay, I don't feel as bad.
Cool. There is one spot on the interior of this car where they did butcher it up.
Yep.
It's one bit of nastiness. It's underneath the floor mat where they sliced the carpet. Or they had
running wires or what?
Yeah. I'm assuming they had wiring running under there for a radio.
Okay.
Or the siren controller, because I know from this time period, these cars would have had a Motorola Astra Spectra in them. They would have had, you know, this car, I don't think it ever had a computer or an MTT in it.
There's a red wire. Did you see that? It's sliced? Right.
Yep.
So
that's coming, I think, off this switch, because that's something they left in here.
Oh, is there a switch there?
Yep. I'm guessing this is what they used to turn the lights on, was this switch. Because this car wouldn't have had a lighting controller in it.
Man, yeah, so... Okay, I did one of my friends' P-71. They had a switch here, which is almost similar to that one.
Yeah, they, state police, they just drill and put whatever, wherever.
Very cool. Very clean. Very original. Okay, I think that's everything about the car. Do you have a minute to go for a ride?
Yeah, sure. We can take a little ride around.
Cruise around. Yeah, the park is a real nice park. There's a nice overcast. We had rain for a couple of days, but I'm glad the weather broke and we could meet up with Mike to do this video. Let me get your microphone.
Yep.
We'll jump in for a little cruise, and I'll put it back inside once we get in the car.
Works.
All right.
And if you want to see here, is the actual Treasury pamphlet from the auction that this car was purchased at.
Auction date July 20th, 2019. Are these all? What are all these cars?
These are all different types of cars that the state was getting rid of at the time.
Oh, okay. So they kind of have to do every public auction.
That would have been the mailer, or what you get when you come there.
Okay, is your car in here?
Yep. So it's actually find the page here.
Oh, so that's the whole list they did for that day?
Yep, the whole list for the day.
Oh, wow.
Those are all junks. Looking for right here, 2303.
2303.
Number 58.
Ford, Crown Vic.
And that was the mileage I purchased the car with, 175,413.
What is this number?
That is, I guess, the serial number with the state.
Number. Okay.
Or that's the last 7 of the VIN.
Okay.
So
they have to provide you with that day when you go in?
When you go down there, you go to the state treasury auction. They usually have these down there. You grab them. They give you one. And
did you have to like kind of book the? Yeah, you can put it in here.
Yeah.
You got a little cat there.
Yeah, that's actually a little bit the story behind the cat. This is Oscar, or that's what my dad called him. He used to keep this in his car with him, ride around.
Okay, so this is Lucky Charms, or
yeah, little good luck charm.
Good luck charm.
Little thing to remember Dad by.
Yeah,
because he would grab all these things, he'd find stuff around them all, and just he'd have them up on his desk, the little squishy stuff.
He would have his own personal little spot.
Yep, that's the other thing that's broken in here is the blend door. It's stuck to blow out from everywhere. So
you don't have heat or AC?
I have heat.
Okay, so it's stuck on the heat.
I have heat. Well, no, I'll have heat and vent.
Yeah.
Minimal AC because the compressor's not working.
Yeah. Okay.
But It's just there's no zones. It just blows out from everywhere.
Yeah, I changed my blend door actuator in there.
Yeah, so
it's not that bad.
No,
I have a little. You don't even have to take the whole dash out.
Nope.
You just take out bolts, and you just pry this open about 4 or 5 inches. Take this out, and you got plenty of room.
Yep. So.
Yep. Let's go for a little ride around the park, and we'll call it a day.
All right.
What's the probably one thing you don't like about this car?
Like I said, I wish it had the full bench seat. We had a few with the full bench, and they're very comfortable. The big soft cloth benches, you just can't beat them.
But I do like the separation.
Yeah, it is
nice.
I wish I had some place to set my arm. That's all.
I didn't notice that. That's true.
So that's kind of why I want the bench. But
is there ways you can put an armrest, or is that not a factory?
You know, I could put a console in here. I can get one of those ones that you could just set in here.
Yeah. This thing drives really smooth.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I do have the control arm on the driver front squeaking a little bit. So other than that, it's all stock suspension, all what I bought it with.
Feels solid. There's another Mercury Grand Marquis right there.
Yeah, what do we got? 03 or 04?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 03 or 04.
It looks so gloomy in this weather.
Yeah, there's no antenna on the back, and should come around the front of it.
Civilian, yeah. So there's people doing sports, and
yeah,
it was raining and pouring this morning, and it cleared up.
Yep. Yeah, definitely an 03 or 04. GS.
Yep. And it's okay. What's one thing? What's the best thing you like about this car?
The fact that out of all of my vehicles, it's probably the one that's it's never let me down.
Yeah.
Like, this car has just been phenomenal. I said I won't get rid of it just simply because it's been so good to me. I aside from the gas tank falling out.
Yeah.
And I did have the axle shaft last year. But aside from basic things, it's...
At this mileage, it's in such a good condition.
Yep, and it runs and drives better than a lot of new cars I see coming into the shop.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You see these cars come in, they're 2-3 years old, the interior is all torn up. You get a $70,000 Explorer Limited or something like that. And it's just...
Yeah, that's a really nice ride. I like how dark it is in here. Nice and private.
Now, when it used to have all the tint in it, it was real dark in here.
I think I'm past that.
The tint phase.
Yep. Yeah, we gotta black out everything. And
you know, especially as these cars get older, you don't want to attract attention, as my dad would say.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You got to watch certain towns you drive through, or they're sticklers for that stuff. Get the wrong guy, you're getting a ticket.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, for my vehicles, I don't really tint them out or do anything crazy.
Yeah.
About the craziest thing I did was with my truck. I just put a side exhaust on it, Flowmaster.
Yeah.
But it's not loud. It's relatively tame. I mean, it's the same as this. It's still got the factory 4 cats on that too. 2-valve 4.6.
Yeah.
Those are just quiet engines.
You have a nice little list of other cars. What are they? So
I have my 1999, my Ford F-150 pickup. That's a custom project. I'm resto modding that, hoping that eventually that's going to be my daily driver.
Okay.
That's my big project. I've got a 2011 Yukon.
Okay.
It's just sitting. It's got a stuck lifter.
Okay.
Probably not going to do anything with that. Probably going to get rid of it. And I've got a 1987 Chevrolet Caprice.
Okay.
Also pretty sure that was a state police unit as well. Unmarked car. Factory 350 with a 4-barrel. Don't see too many of those anymore. Old box Chevys. And then
I've got a project car. The Chevy's a project.
Yeah, that's also a project. Eventually, one day I'll have that running.
Yeah.
Shouldn't take much. Then I have the other car sitting around in the family. My mom's got my dad's other Crown Vic. That's an 05.
Okay.
That one's a little more basic than this one. That one did have a cage in it. Still has the bracket on the driver's
so
side.
it's also a Police Interceptor?
Yep. That one came off of state corrections.
Okay.
Unmarked car, but that has the vinyl floor. But other than that, identical to this.
Oh.
Yeah, this is carpet.
It's carpet. Oh,
Yeah, this car has carpet.
Comfort.
Yep. Yeah, this car has carpet.
Okay. Okay, so that's a 05 you said?
That's
Okay.
an 05 P-71.
Okay.
And then my grandmother, she's still driving around. She's, gonna drive it till the very end. Her 2006, her Grand Marquis LS Ultimate Edition.
Okay. Oh.
And that car, that car's been phenomenal as well.
Ultimate, does it have the sunroof?
No, it doesn't have the sunroof, but it does have heated seats.
Oh man, I want that.
Yeah, it has heated seats.
Okay.
The factory fog lights. It has the wood grain steering wheel. And,
cool.
but
So definitely a Panther family.
yep, definitely. We've had, I can't even tell you how many we've had over the years that we've owned. And if you count the in-service cars, the take-home cars, because both of my parents were in law enforcement, that they had over the years.
Wow.
Just
So you never went to the law enforcement side?
no, for me, I'm more handy. I'm more. It's more rewarding for me to work
Yeah.
mechanically, and these days that's a tough job.
Yeah, true.
It's very hard, but with just the current climate and the country, and
That's true.
it's just you got to be really on top of your game to do that.
Yeah.
And, God bless the men and women who do that,
Yeah,
because
true.
that's a hard job.
Yeah.
It's a hard job this day and age.
Yeah. Thank you for your parents.
Yep.
But Mike does have an Instagram.
Yep. Mikey Poo _22.
Mikey Poo.
Oh, yep. Yep. That was my.
Yeah.
Don't ask. It goes back a while. It was my Xbox gamer tag. and
Okay.
then it's my Instagram, and I also have a YouTube channel, Mikey Poo 22. I do a lot of gaming stuff on there.
Okay.
So play American Truck Simulator. Might be doing some 5M stuff soon. So
Okay.
But-
you okay if we add all that info?
yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll add it all in there.
Yep.
That way you guys could check him out. Check out his cars.
I might be doing some videos on the truck soon.
Cool.
Kind of explaining why an older truck is better than a new truck. Because they just don't make stuff like they used to, and why I'm kind of putting the money into that.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people are saving the 10th gen trucks. So
Okay.
and they're good trucks. I mean, it's basically it's a pickup version of this.
Of a Crown Vic, yeah.
Yeah, same motor and transmission. So
Cool. So we'll link up your Instagram, your YouTube, and we'll let people know this video will be up tomorrow.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mike, thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
And definitely a very cool Crown Vic. I reached out to him through Instagram, and we did Peter's, and he was saying how my friend Mike has a car, and maybe you could hit him up some. This will wrap up this video, and we thank you for your time.
No problem.
We'll see you guys in the next one.